Hello, Lotus Initiates. I hope you're well. It is such an honor to be here, to be sharing this work with you. Jyoti, Vicky, and I, we are so grateful that you've signed up to this course and that you're excited about being on this journey with us. So thank you once again, and really look forward to connecting more with you, to finding out more about your journey and how it unfolds, and anything else that you have to share and connect with us. So thank you again. And I think I might just say a little something on that actually while I'm here. As the Facebook group is growing, the forum is growing, I can see many of you are interacting with each other and sharing aspects of yourself, things that you're noticing, shifts that are already happening, and that is so wonderful. And we very much want this forum to be something that we co-create. So that for us means for you to be active participants in this too, and to be supporting and holding each other through this process. I know that some beautiful connections will be made, and that in itself will be very healing for many of you. So please do continue to support each other, and know that Vicky and Jyoti and I, we do log on, but we're not able to be there all the time, and not able to be responding to absolutely every comment that happens as much as we would love to, and we love seeing and love hearing them as well. So the more that you can all connect with each other, the better, and we will be there definitely as much as we can to tune in and to support. So thank you once again. So today is yellow self-existing seed, and a very important day for me. When I was tuning in to the transmissions that I would do, this was my last one, but I knew that it would be one of the ones that was closest to my heart. The dreaming phase is when I'm happiest, whether I'm dreaming in a new project, or I'm tuning into what I need personally, or I'm homemaking, I'm being in my home and wanting to grow my home space. I love the dreaming phase. I love going to sleep at night and dreaming. I look forward to that so much, and Wayusa is one of my favorite plants just for that purpose. So I hope you've been enjoying Wayusa. And I love talking out loud and daydreaming as well about possibilities and envisioning the future, what the future could look like. And I hope that you enjoy in this process, this phase too. Really take it in, really savor it and honor it. One of the things that enables me to get into that dreaming phase is to have a routine around it. Actually, like I love at night to get a special cup of tea that I know is going to help with my dream state. For you it might be Wayusa. For me, not so much. It's a bit too stimulating for me at night. But I use chamomile a lot to get into a really relaxed state. And I like to do a meditation before I go to bed, maybe some self-healing. I might even read a book, or just have cuddles with my husband or my rabbit. Just whatever really gets me really, really strongly anchored into my heart space and my self energy. Because I know when I'm going to bed and I'm really clear, my dreams come through thick and fast, and they're vivid, and they're really, really clear too. So I really invite you to create a routine around your bedtime and your wake time as well. When you wake up in the morning, maybe recording what came through in those dream transmissions. Because when we do that, we're telling our self, our subconscious, our dream state self, that we care about those messages, those transmissions coming through. And so the more and more we tune into that, and the more and more we do care about what's coming through, the more will be revealed to us as well. So there's also some physical considerations to take into account concerning biochemistry of the body. So we have a pineal gland, which is located, in our brain. It's a gland, it's a hormone secreting gland. And when we are close to sleeping, and when the pineal gland detects that we've slowed down, that the lights are all dim, and we're ready for bed, it starts to secrete melatonin. And melatonin helps to induce sleep, but keep us in a deep sleep. So for those of us that find ourselves having a broken sleep or a light sleep maybe, it may be that our pineal gland's not producing enough melatonin to keep us in that deep sleep. And there's lots that we can do about that, okay? So pineal gland secretion depends pretty much entirely on energy, waves, frequencies, and light primarily. So the way that the gland detects that we're ready for bed is that the lights are off and we close our eyes and it's dark. But the pineal gland detects this wave particle of energy and detects other things similarly. So Wi-Fi, for example, radio waves, another example, electrical frequencies, these are all detected by the pineal gland as light. So if we have Wi-Fi on, or if we have electrical devices in our bedroom, then that could be interfering with the melatonin secretion, which means that we might not stay in a deep sleep or a long sleep. So one of the things that I would encourage you to do, as I encourage all my clients to do, I'm a holistic health and well-being coach, naturopath, I'm an energy worker, and I work shamanically as well. And one of the first things that I always get to do with my clients, and I always get them to do, is to switch off Wi-Fi when you're sleeping, and certainly stop using any Wi-Fi or devices a good couple of hours before you go to sleep, and think about the decoration of your bedroom with lights and other gadgets that emit these electromagnetic frequencies, electrical impulses that are also going to disrupt your pineal gland. I pretty much now have one lamp in my room right across on the other side of the room, and I don't have anything that plugs in next to my bed at all. And there was a time when I was really getting into this practice when I had absolutely no lights in my bedroom and I would just live by candlelight, okay? So something else that you can do that I invite you to do tonight, today, right now, why not? Go for it. It will definitely improve your sleep quality tonight if you do that. Okay, so melatonin also is a superior antioxidant that the body makes. And this actually, it's even far more superior than anything you can eat. And so yeah, we might eat all these superfoods and really healthy nutrients, but if we can optimize our melatonin production, then we're getting this huge dose of antioxidants every night when we sleep. And that's helping with detoxification, so that's helping our liver detox, because the liver needs a lot of nutrients in order to detox properly. It's helping our immune system to build and repair all the stuff that happened in the day so that we can wake up with a strong immune system. It helps with cell regeneration, helps fight oxidative stress, so the pollution that we breathe in, or if we're exposed to sun, or any harmful chemicals on our skin, or the reactions going on in our body, all of that creates molecule-hungry free radicals that need these antioxidants to bind to them to stabilize them so that they don't cause damage in the body. And melatonin is an amazing, amazing antioxidant. So helps with the dream time, sets the foundations for our body, our mind, our emotions, and our spirit. Those two are working very, very hand in hand. So yeah, so today's yellow self-existing seed, and this is very much about our intentions and seeding our intentions and allowing those intentions to germinate and manifest and grow into this beautiful plant or flower that bears fruits, and those fruits we can use to further nourish our soul. And intentions can be guided and catalyzed and manifested through spirit, through our connection, through our channel. And the more that we can do to tune into what is really underneath our intentions, where is this coming from? Why is this intention coming through? And what are the patterns or the challenges that are associated or connected to those intentions? When we can tune into that, we can start to break things down for ourselves. We might realize that an intention that we have is actually connected to a pattern, and that pattern maybe needs to be shifted before the intention is fully realized. So we might then tune into that pattern and set an intention for that pattern in order to work through that pattern and clear that pattern. So setting intentions itself is a process of tuning into what they could be and what those may be connected to and what might be underpinning those or maybe barriers to those, and then tuning further and further in that process. So I invite you to do like an inventory, okay? So start to tune into your intentions. What are they? Maybe write them down, maybe say them out loud, okay? My intention is to align further with my physical body, to be more in tune, to hear and see and feel what my physical body has to say to me. And then when I tune into that, I may realize that I have a pattern that's associated with pushing away certain feelings that my body tells me. Maybe a feeling that I have in my stomach, my solar plexus. I might push that away. And so I might then think about that pattern, tune into that pattern even better, and then try and understand what intentions I could create in order to help shift that pattern to help achieve the bigger picture. Okay? So breaking down your intentions into little bite-sized chunks can be really useful. And it may be for this process that's better for you, that's more in line with your way of being and feeling and fits in easier with your flow, is that having smaller intentions and goals to set helps you manifest. So for some of you, you might like to think in a a bit more of a visionary or in a impact way. You might be feeling more comfortable or more in flow to connect with an intention that's like a life purpose, for example. So I feel that when we come to this lifetime, we have already predetermined what our life purpose is. And within that, we've tuned into the objectives that we have for the advancement and evolution and journey of our soul in this lifetime, because our one lifetime is to be seen in the context of, a series of lifetimes, and this is the journey of our soul. So it may be that at different phases of these journeys that we have different objectives. Our soul has different objectives. Our soul has bigger things that it wants to achieve in order to evolve to the next phase of its development. So for me, I know that in this lifetime, one of my life's objectives, my soul's objective, is around judgment. It's around self-judgment and judgment of others. And those two for me go hand in hand, because I feel that I project judgment because of the judgment that I have for myself. And when I've looked back in my life, I have seen that this is like a theme, that from being a child, being a teenager, and a young adult, and now in my 30s, I felt that this is a common theme that's come up quite a bit for me to tune into and for me to work through. And I feel that every time that I do that, I'm chipping away at more of it, but I feel like it's a big chunky thing. It's not just something that just goes like that, It's something that I feel that within my lifetime, I'm making really amazing headway so that I can my soul can move into the next part of its journey, into its next lifetime, much clearer from that. So for those of you who want to tune into what their soul's journey may be, their soul's purpose and the objectives for this lifetime, maybe to tune into your life and any common themes, any common challenges that seem to come through your life at the different stages of your life and seem to be with you now. And it may be that one of those themes is a part of your soul's journey, a part of your soul's journey in this lifetime. Okay. So the intentions are like an energy, and the energy is vibrating at a frequency. And when we call out those intentions, we set those intentions, we have those thoughts, we articulate them, we are then stepping into the vortex of that intention. And when we do that and we keep in that vortex and we work on the patterns to clear the stuff around those intentions, and we stay in that vortex even more, then what we can do is we start to attract the things, the aspects that we need in order to manifest that intention. And the more we work through our challenges and we clear those patterns, the clearer our channel is and our connection to that intention. And so that intention can more smoothly or quickly attract what it needs to manifest that. Okay? And it will become, at some points, instant. You will instantly be able to manifest what you desire. So, setting the foundations for our physical body, our mind, and our emotions and our spirit is very, very important as well. And something that I invite you to tune into, what your intentions will be for your physical body, your health, your emotions. So the way that I like to see our being and our technology is that we have all these interrelated systems. They cannot be seen in isolation because they don't work in isolation. They all work together. And we have the physical body that has works very much with the energy body. And the physical body, the organs, the tissues, the cells, can hold on to the energy that we create in our system. Okay? So the idea that as we eliminate some stuck energies, some dense energies, toxins maybe as well, these stagnant energies in our bodies, we start to eliminate them through detoxifying our liver, our kidneys, our blood, through our breath, through our gallbladder. As we start to release these toxins, these waste metabolisms, these dense energies, what happens is the energetic imprints and codes and frequencies that are being held in place or are holding on to these physical organs, these can be eliminated too. However, on their way out, they often surface, okay? And if they surface and we hold on to those, then we can physically hold on to those energies so they don't eliminate through the body and they stay in circulation in the body, okay? So something else I invite you to do is, as we're moving through with the plant medicine and the Wayusa and the dandelion tea, they're all incredibly detoxing agents that are going to help your body to start to eliminate. So tune into what is coming up and be with those emotions and hold a space for those emotions, those energetic imprints that are on their way out, and feel what they have to feel and hear what they have to tell you and transform without judgment so that those energies can go and they know that you're not holding on to them, so they can leave. So that's really important. As we go through this process, we may want to energize our system in order to have this abundance of energy that we can use in order to do the deeper inner work, or to set up some of the routines, or to just even get up and watch the videos late at night. And there's so much that we can do nutritionally to create this abundance of energy. So having a balance of healthy fats, of protein, of enough adequate plant-based protein, and carbohydrates. Having a balance of these three is really important for creating the energy that our system needs. Now, if we eat predominantly a carbohydrate diet, or a diet that's high in carbohydrates. Okay, a lot of potatoes, pastas, breads, especially the refined flours, breads, pastas are all very refined. If we eat a lot of that, then what we're doing is we're spiking our sugar levels, because those carbs, they contain glucose, they're made up of glucose. And we're causing a surge of this energy from glucose, but then because it's used up really quickly, it just crashes really quickly. And so we actually tend to feel tired. The more carbs we eat, the more tired we feel. Okay? And also we have more sugar running around in the system, that stores as fat. It also helps to alleviate our stress hormone levels, and really just causes havoc in the system. Okay? Feeds candida and unbeneficial bacteria, all that kind of thing. So what we want to do to create a more abundant energy in our metabolism, so it's our metabolism that does all of this work, we need to feed it with more protein and more healthy fat, because these break down as a fuel, but they break down slower. And so they provide the system with energy, slow release energy, over the course of the day. Rather than just flooding your system with it and then you feel tired, it's slowly giving it out to you. Okay? What healthy fats and proteins also do is help to nourish the system, to create a balance of hormones. So healthy fats and proteins both needed for the creation of hormones. And it's the hormones that sends out the messages as messengers all over our body to tell our organs how to function. Okay, so one of the biggest aspects of this is our neurotransmitters, our thought processes. Those are controlled by hormones. So we need an abundance of this food that nourishes our hormones so that we can be sharp and we can be clear in our thinking, and so we can have this abundance of energy to really move forward with this process. Okay? Good fat also helps to balance the bad fat. It also helps to give us nutrients as well. Many of us aren't actually getting 2,000 calories a day or 2,500 calories a day if you're a man. And so I'll be giving more information on this. Superfoods, antioxidants, multivitamins, all of these things are really, really excellent as well for boosting our body with nutrients that our immune system, our hormonal system, our endocrine system, our detoxification system, our respiratory, circulatory, all the systems that we have need these nutrients to survive. So if you're taking any of these superfoods or antioxidants, I invite you to tune into the quality, whether they're organic, what source they're coming from. Are you using a product that has been safely extracted and doesn't include any toxins, maybe is organically sourced? And for you to be tuning into the quality of your vegetables and your fruits and your herbs as well, and making sure that you're getting the absolute most from them that you possibly can. Okay? So yeah, I feel that's pretty much everything I wanted to cover today. I'm just tuning in to feel if there's anything else. Oh, yes. Okay. So I will share a document which is like a mini protocol that you can follow, including some of the things that we've spoken about. And I invite you, as part of this 40-day process, to maybe make a start somewhere on this nutrition protocol. Okay? Now, you don't have to do absolutely everything on there. It's not going to be very long anyway, but you may choose to just maybe focus on one aspect of it. Okay? You might just choose to optimize your intake of protein, okay, for example, or optimize your intake of fats, or you might choose to incorporate a juice into your diet every day or every other day. It's completely up to you how you do this. The other aspect of the protocol that I'm going to be sharing is about cleaning up the environment, okay? Also very, very important for us to be thinking about the things in our environment that are creating further toxic burden. So plastics, aluminium foils, air fresheners, anything that's pumping out toxic chemicals into your home, heating your food in plastic, for example, that's leaching plastic into the food and that's going into your system and that disrupts our hormones. There's going to be a lovely list, a checklist of things that you can do to clean up your environment, and again, help to bring this abundance of energy into the system. And once we clear that debris from our environment, we feel clearer, our system is clearer, we're going to have more energy to put into this amazing process. So I hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you so much for tuning in, and I hope to see you soon.